first technique we're going to do is the front cross. So most of you will have done a front cross before, and the thing I want you to think about, number one, is why we do a front cross. Now, front crosses are done when you're one in front of the dog, and two, you want a cue collection. So anytime that you want the dog to collect into a turn because they need to prepare their bodies, slow down to turn nicely, that's when we use a front cross. So in this particular instance, the dog is going to go into the tunnel, they're coming out, I want them to rapidly and go back into the tunnel. So obviously, they're going to need to prepare to collect and turn there. Now, the key points I want you to remember about a front cross is one, where's the takeoff point for the dog? Now, when thinking about the takeoff point for the dog, it's the point at which, if they're taking this in extension, where they're going to be jumping from to jump in extension. Now, most of your dogs, if they're about the 500 height, the takeoff point is going to be about there. And that's the point at which the dog needs to know that there is a turn coming and that they're not going to extend all the way through. So to do a front cross, you need to know where the takeoff point for your dog is. So the best way to do it is video yourself, let the dog run all the way through, running fast, an extension, and go and find out where your takeoff point is for each individual dog. And then you'll know where your takeoff point is. The reason we need to know that takeoff point is because we need to tell the dog before they get there that they need to slow down and do a turn, so they need to collect. So to do that, the key points of the 7 handling elements I want you to think about is your chest, your dog side, leg and hand. So to do a front cross, this is what it's going to look like. Send my dog into the tunnel, watching my dog, front cross, back to the tunnel. So you'll notice there that one, I'm watching my dog out of the tunnel. Important to always watch your dog. And two, my chest, my dog side, leg and hand are all pointing at the takeoff point, because that is what's going to cue the collection and tell the dog we're going back this way, so they need to slow down. So in a front cross, I want you to concentrate mostly on looking at my dog and about the stride before the takeoff point, point our chest, foot and hand towards the takeoff point, and then cue the front cross. So as you can see, I've got nowhere near this jump. Now, if I want to do a front cross, this was a takeoff side front cross, where I'm handling it from the takeoff side, front cross back to the tunnel. Now, if I wanted the dog to go over this jump, front cross into this bar jump, I could be out here, send my dog to the tunnel, watching my dog out of the tunnel, but I would still cue the dog at their takeoff point. So as it's coming out of the tunnel, my chest, my dog side, leg and hand would all still point towards their takeoff point. So even though I'm over here, dog into the tunnel, watching my dog, step to the takeoff point, cue my front cross and go. So no matter where I am, when I want to do the front cross, I always have my chest, my dog side, leg and hand pointing towards their takeoff point. So that's the key point I want you to think about when doing front crosses. Think about the line I want my dog to take. In the first instance, it's wrapping around this back to the tunnel. So that's the line I want to create. So I'm going to be positioned to impact that line there, send my dog to the tunnel, take my step to the takeoff point with my chest and hand, cue the front cross back to the tunnel. If I were to do it out here, again, send my dog to the tunnel, watching for my dog to come out of the tunnel. As I connect with my dog, take my step to the takeoff point with my dog side, leg, hand and chest, cue my front cross and move. So they're the key factors in the front cross that I want you to concentrate on. Chest, dog side, leg and hand, pointing towards a takeoff point, one stride before the dog takes off. And if you can do that, you can cue this front cross nice and tightly. So have a go at it, walk it through first without your dog, then show me your videos, and we'll have a look at how your front cross is looking. So Key points again, dog side leg, chest and hand, all pointing to the takeoff point, and then every step afterwards is going in the new direction. Have fun and enjoy.